What it do, it's you know who. I am 3/4 Monster, and I'm bringing you another episode of the PwnZone. Today's episode is going to be a little different, and you might ask, why is it going to be different? It's going to be different because I'm bringing you a commentary on the fly. That's right, nothing's going, I'm watching it as I'm commentating, and I am commentating. So, you ask again, what is this week's episode gonna be? Well, this week's episode is gonna feature attachments. Why? Why are you gonna dedicate an episode to attachments? Man, you guys are asking a lot of questions. Well, it's because there's so many different attachments and different ways of using the attachments. Now, in this game, this is a game of Team Deathmatch on the map Meltdown, one of my favorite maps, probably in my top 6. Which isn't saying too much. So, how do attachments play a role? Well, you can add 1 attachment, 2 attachments, even 3 attachments in this game. Some attachments don't combine with other attachments. For existence? No. For example, you can't combine a long barrel with a silencer. Just a quick tip. So you can see I'm starting off terrible, I'm getting mad at myself, I'm knifing the air, and I'm using an SMG. I'm using the MSMC. I've got it customized with a silencer and a laser sight. Now, what are the benefits of using a laser sight? Laser sight is steady aim in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So essentially, I'm steadying my hip fire. If you want to use an SMG, it's very beneficial to have a steady shot. Hip firing SMGs is pretty common. You can use a laser sight on an assault rifle or a sniper rifle, but it doesn't make much sense. Makes more sense on close range weapons where you hip fire your gun more. And that's laser sights in a nutshell. Now my silencer. Why am I using a silencer? Well, I'm using a silencer because it keeps me off the map. It's the one thing I use in this game that keeps me off the map. I don't use Ghost, I don't use Cold-Blooded, I don't use any of that crap. I don't use whatever it is to hide you from anything. I don't use it. I don't have it set up on any of my classes because I think it's a bitch move. Because if the enemy earns a UAV, let them see me on the radar. If they know I'm coming, let them try to kill me. I move around, I rush, that's how I play. I think Ghost is a bitch perk, and I think Treyarch copped out trying to change it in this game by making it so the person has to be moving for it to be working, which is a bitch move because they only have to move a little bit. And on top of that, it shows them when they're using it on the mini-map if they're invisible or not. And you're asking, if I don't have it set up on any classes, how do I know that? Well, it's because I've used the preset Ghost class when I had no classes, and I realized that's what it does. Bitch tactic. So now let me get into some of the other attachments in this game. The target finder. Oh my gosh, I hate that attachment. I hate it with a passion. It's because every noob in this game can use it. They can do well using it. What does it do? What does it do? Not only does it locate me, it puts a big ass hitbox around me, so that all they have to do is shoot in the red square. You don't even have to be accurate for that to do well. Oh, it's so annoying. I'd advise using against the target finder because it's a bitch scope. That's all it is. And it fills the screen, it keeps your HUD up, it keeps everything up. You'd say, if it makes it so much easier, why don't you use it? I just think I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's a bitch scope. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's the same reason I don't use Ghost. It's a cop out, and it makes people better when they shouldn't be. So some of the other attachments, I prefer, like on my shotguns, I prefer to use long barrel because it extends the range of my shotgun. That's what long barrel does. It extends the range of your. Oh, I shouldn't have tried to go for that guy. Long barrel extends the range of your bullets. So shotguns, which have a spread, don't normally go that far. Long barrel, it kind of helps. Kind of helps shotguns. You could use long barrel on an SMG. It might extend the range a little bit. Oh! Get turned on, son! Now I'm getting all up in their spawn. I'm getting hoosey juicy. I said hoosey juicy. So, oh look. Oh. I almost turned on him again. Almost. But he got me that time. Good job. Some of the other attachments. Let's talk about the select fire attachment in this game. It's new to Call of Duty. It turns a fully automatic into a semi-automatic by making it a burst fire weapon, or it turns a burst fire weapon or a single shot weapon, such as the FAL, the SMR, and the 5.65. Is that right? I don't know. It's one of them guns that shoots 3 bullets. and it turns them into fully automatic weapons. SWAT, that's what I'm thinking of. It turns them into fully automatic weapons, so it pretty much takes away the work of having to use your trigger finger. So what it does is it nerfs your trigger finger. It makes it easier for you to just spray out the bullets, because essentially you can't, sometimes it seems like it, but you can't keep a steady pace with the trigger finger in this game because of the fire cap as much as the automatic can on the select rate of fire. Sit down. I seen that guy coming, that's why I was waiting there. I wasn't camping, I promise. So some of the other attachments in this game, they got the red dot reticle, same as always. They got the ACOG scope, same as always. Just a couple different scopes to help you aim if you don't like the iron sights on guns. And I just don't know. Most of my classes have a laser sight because I prefer steady aim because I like to hip fire because I like to run around a lot. Long barrel because I like shotguns a lot. Silencer because, again, I move around a lot. I get up into enemy spawn a lot. I don't like to see my gun on radar when I'm there. If the enemy earns a UAV, I'll be there, but otherwise I'm off the radar. And you know, that's pretty much the big ones. Some people use a couple different attachments. Like, for example, in the ballista, there's a special attachment. You can take the scope off the top of the ballista, the sniper rifle, and you can make it iron sights, which is kind of cool. It's different. It takes you back to World at War if you ever played World at War. And there's the millimeter scanner. Oh, don't get me started on the millimeter scanner. It'll sense people through walls only if they're standing still, from my recollection, from what I understand. It'll sense them through walls if they're standing still. Anyways, those are just some different things about attachments in this game, what I like to use, what I prefer in different situations. Some people might like to run a red dot sight on their AR because they don't like the iron sights, they can't control the hip fire, they can't control the bounce, the recoil. There's different attachments for every different situation. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. As always, I'll catch you next time. Peace!